Sorry, folks, a little bit of technical difficulties. Nothing new for me.
Welcome back. We got Randy Conlon today again. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for the invite.
Yes, sir. You're a little bit overdue because we had a lot of things happen since the last time you were here.
Yes, a lot of things happened. We had our championship. Mr. Michael Hamilton Jr. took the big W on that. Took home over $10,000 that weekend.
Which we'll be having him on soon. It's just me and him always have kind of either it doesn't work for my schedule, it doesn't work for his schedule. It's just like,
No, it happens. Yeah. Work gets in the way of a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
it does. For
does.
eating and a roof over my head, I wouldn't do it. But it helps on those things.
Yes, it does. And then for us, it helps to go fish. So
yes, it does. Helps a lot of that stuff.
Speaking of helping to go fish, what's all these news that you've been doing that is going to be helping us fish even more with all this money you got coming?
No, like I said, we've been very, very fortunate. The registration opened for the 2026 season. It took 32 hours to close it. Pretty wild. And that's 100 anglers per event. That's the field's locked in.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah, I mean, that is, 32 hours, boom, full on a waiting list. And then things have kind of snowballed since then. So roughly we'll take 70% of the people to the championship. So 70 anglers if everyone fishes. And that'll leave 30 places there. Well, I've got 100 people wanting those 30 spots. So we actually, now it's actually is going to be a qualifying event. I've got the schedule out. There's 3 qualifying events. Starts at Stockton in March, and then April will be at Palmy. We'll be at Lake of the Ozarks in May out of Drake Harbor. You must fish all 3 of those, and then the top guys in points will be able to fish the 2027 season. And it sounds like a little, but I've actually got emails, text messages, and everything that people are calling me now wanting to pay for the 2027 season or deposits down for the, and I haven't even begun to even put a schedule together or anything on that. And then just been fortunate enough, a lot of the anglers, and like I said, when we started this event, I wanted something where what makes it unique right now, it's 100 anglers locked in. You're fishing against the same amount of guys all year long. Say if we have a couple people drop out, say at Truman that we have 3 guys break down or something, we got 97 boats. We'll send out 97 boats. If I send out 88 boats, that's what I'm sending out.
We're locked and moving. Yeah. Sweet.
Yes.
That's actually awesome.
Now, if someone comes in, like if Eddie or something, or you got an accident or something, or boats down, you're out for the season then. Okay, as long as there's 4 qualifying events left, you can come in and fish. You can take that spot if someone completely drops out. But otherwise, I will not fill spots for,
So what is it, after Table Rock? Or
that's
you can't jump in.
You can't jump in. So,
but you can't jump in now anyways. But
but no, like I said, registration closed. So I actually started a qualifying event. It's going to be a $150 entry fee, $100 membership, 80% payback stuff, the payouts stuff I've got on my Facebook page. It's actually drawn a lot more interest than I thought it.
What do you have anybody registered?
No, I haven't took any registration on. Registration will open the 25th of October, trying to get everything lined out on the website and everything. And I'm actually going to be at Baitworks from 9 to 12 on the 25th. Wife and stuff, Shell and Ashley, and then myself, and you'll be able to register in person or online starting at 9 a.m. on the 25th of October. And I'm kind of overwhelmed again on the response that I'm getting on this one. People, and I wanted, when I started this, I wanted angling recognition. I definitely think we got that. I wanted high paybacks. We got that. We paid out over $125,000 to $130,000 last year. Another thing, now that we're over, we're at 100 boats in every event, the incentive money kicks in, all the nitro money, your Phoenix money, all that. So, you could turn around and make this into, a
full-time game.
Yeah, really win some big-time money on it. And then we'll have an awesome championship coming up. And then at each qualifying event now, we're giving away $600. Trophy properties. It's a lottery-type system. Once you register, I'll send the boat numbers out about 2 weeks ahead of time now. So you'll know what time of flight and everything is.
Yeah, because registration's closed.
It's closed, so registration a couple weeks before the tournament, I'll go ahead and send them out, and I'll send them out again on Friday where everybody will know the weekend of the event, and they'll know what their times and flights are. The 20 boats to a flight, always will, always have.
That's crazy to say. We'll have 5 flights.
Yes, no,
Randy,
exactly.
that's crazy.
No, it is. I mean, for just and it's anglers that made it happen. But so if you happen to be boat number 7, you win $100 cash. John's Props boats, boat number 33. If you happen to be that, it's $100.
Yeah.
If you happen to have a courtesy of the Angry Pirate, if you happen to have the smallest 5 fish limit, no penalties, all fish alive, that's $100. Jag's snack pack, if you get drawn for that, that's $100 in a snack pack. Plus, then, if you are first responder, past or present, or military past or present, we draw for that. Pure Clean American Hero program, $100 cash for everything. And then Dent Works, if you happen to be the last boat, so if you're 99 or boat 100, you win $100. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here. There's a little sneak. It's almost done now, but we're also going to have a loser's pot. If you are dead last in the tournament, you're going to win $100, and I'm going to go ahead and leak that out now, which I think is pretty cool. So that'll be $700 a tournament that will be given away.
But on the dead last, that's it. Dead last person to weigh in.
Oh no, on the dead last, that'll be the last person. So
not because you zeroed.
No, not because you zeroed. It'll have to be, and no penalties. You can't come in with a dead fish, and then get no. It'll have to be a live fish
so
and
cool.
finish dead last. I'm gonna call it we're gonna call it the loser's pot, and it'll be $100 cash at each.
So I have a chance.
But no, a lot of awesome things going on. And then like today, last year at our championship banquet, we gave away a $500 cash from. And now my mind just absolutely went blank. I've known this guy, and I've done it for
Little Boomtown.
Little Boomtown, yes. And too much stuff going on, too many questions.
Oh, you're good,
but
man.
Little Boomtown, we're giving away $500 cash again. Then Beat Down Mounts, we got one of the best mounts on the market.
Yeah.
I mean, bar none.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yes, and they're not cheap, and there's a reason because they're such high quality and stuff. How they make these? Well, anyway, it's $1,000 front dual stack mount and everything. That's we're going to have at the championship banquet to give away, and it's valued at $1,000. And then also, Star Wholesale come on board. We just got that confirmed today, thanks to Jason Porter. Someone else is going to win $500 cash at the championship banquet. So yeah, and there's more coming.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. So, and I truly think that I can because we got 2 more. I would love to be able to give $1,000 away at every tournament, and I mean at all qualifying tournaments. And I think that's going to happen. I mean, I really do. So. Pretty awesome.
Good job, Randy.
No, when it's anglers, I sit there and
you say that a lot, but like without you working so hard, there would be no circuit. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I thank you. And like I said, it's exciting to see. I mean, to see people calling me today that haven't fit. I got guys that are super stoked now about this qualifying event, and with the BFL changes and stuff that's going on, I'm getting a lot of those guys calling me now.
You're going to have to do another circuit.
I've got a message. A guy just texted me a little bit ago. Is there any way you could start one down on the White River chain or maybe even go into Arkansas some? And I'm like, no.
I don't make enough off of this stuff.
No. Like I said, it's a lot of hours. I love doing this. I've never seen anglers this excited about a tournament circuit to get started. I mean, the season kickoff. I mean, it's pretty wild. Today I sent out a mass email, and I try to do that every little bit, just keeping the people in the loop, updated with, what things are going on and everything. And I had 5 responses back today. These guys haven't fished me before, don't know them, but they said, I have never been so excited about a tournament circuit in my life. And these guys have fished. I mean, they're up in their 50s or 40s. I mean, they've fished a lot of tournaments. I mean, they're big names, And it's pretty wild if you look through the roster right now in tournament winnings. There's over $1 million in tournament winnings between the anglers.
Me and Randy were just talking about that.
Yes, I mean there is some hammers. I mean there's some sticks, and it's going to get that much more when you make this into a qualifying event.
Oh yeah,
you're going to
hammers.
I mean, because it is right now. So you're going to have to finish in the championship, and then there's a chance you may not be able to fish 2027. You're going to have to go back and go into the qualifying league and qualify.
That's just gonna make it so. I hate to put it in such terms, but I'm not a very smart guy, so I'm gonna say how I feel. But like, say the top 70, you do really good, you get to advance basically.
Yes,
but I guess you could say the weaker anglers will get kicked off. But check it out. Then you got a new inflow of strong anglers. which can reshape this
Yes.
group. And then again, the 30 jumps up. And each year, the competition is going to get tougher
And tougher and tougher.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying that all y'all suck, but
No, and the bad thing is anything can happen. I mean, if you could break down, your boat go down on you.
Yep.
You could have just a bad tournament. You do that, a good angler could really be stumbling. But then also, like you said, a guy called me tonight. I don't know him. Greg was his name, and was asking me about the qualifiers coming up. And same thing. He said, you knew knowing 2 to 3 years, the circuit you started is going to be. I mean, you're going to be the it of it if it continues like it's going.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Oh,
You're going to have
is.
the cream of the crop that's around here in the Midwest. I mean, it'll be an elite style series on a local level.
And don't you already got like guys from like Iowa and
we got people
Kansas
from Iowa, Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma.
That's
now.
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Them boys are going to drive all that way.
Yes.
That speaks volume.
Well, yeah. When you sit there, and I mean, like right now, you're still talking $5,000 to win a regular season event. It's going to pay $5,000. Okay, eighth place still pays $1,000 on a $300 entry fee. Playing 20 places down to $400. So even if you get 20th place, you're going to win $400. So you've got your entry fee and your gas money for the day on average, you know.
Yeah.
But then pretty much, and then you jump up a couple spots where you're $800 for 10th place. So okay, you pay you're breaking even then if you stayed in the night in a motel and stuff. You get above 10th place,
You're making money.
You're making money then. And that's what that's what you try. And if at the end of the season when you can say you've done that, you can. And the payouts are good. Like Michael Hamilton this year, he fished 5 tournaments with us this year with the championship, and he took home right at $16,000.
Boy's a hammer.
Yeah,
That's
he's a hammer.
That's all I gotta say. That boy's a hammer, and I'm gonna have him on. Like I said, I just kept. Our schedules aren't lining up.
I understand.
And it happens, but no, he's a hammer. And like I was just talking to Randy Dolman, which go and watch that podcast as well. He stays with Mike. Him and Mike room together, and he said that boy has been. I say, boy, he's probably older than me.
No, and that's what I call everybody kid. So, I mean, I still call my wife. We've been married over 30 years, and I still call her kid. So I see where you're coming. Yes.
But Mike has been only improving every year.
Yeah.
And Randy said he's, especially the last like 6 to 8 months, he's been insanely dangerous. And I'm just like, man, we got another tournament in 2 months to fish against him. And not only him, there's on a lake he done well on, and won.
Exactly.
You know, he placed high on that June tournament on Truman too.
Yes. So
and,
now,
and then we're going back to Truman twice.
Yes. So, and we've got a great schedule, and like I said, we got a great group of guys. I've talked to a lot of them now.
Yeah.
And everybody was really surprised that it filled up that quick, including myself. I mean, I actually the night before, because the week before we started registration, I had made a post where, hey, the 27th, the registration's open. My wife's going to handle it at the house, whatever. And I said, I'll be doing a weigh-in, but if you have questions, you can just call me. I no more posted that, and my phone blew up. Well, that's when we come down here and done an open registration. They let me here at Modern Outdoors. Thanks, everybody, again, for letting us do that. We had a great time. And when you had people driving in from Kansas City and St. Louis to be here to make – and – I mean, it blew up in a day. I mean, that afternoon we was at 83, and then what was funny is the next morning, 3 people registered through the night, or a few registered through the night. Then it was at 91 when I got up.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there looking at it, and I told my wife, I said, we're going to fill up today. I said, well, anyway, a couple people called me, and they said, hey, I'm thinking. I said, you better get in. Is all I can tell you. Well, it was pretty dead from like 6:30 to 9. Really wasn't much. And I'm trying to get Nick Carpenter that runs the website. I'm texting him, shut it down. I'm trying to get registration shut off and get it down. And then I'm trying to keep track of all these people that are messaging me, calling me in and stuff. And then they couldn't believe, and then these other people are calling me like, holy cow. And the biggest thing is, I mean, some people, and I've talked to 90% of the anglers. The 100 boat field is where it's going to stay. I mean, you take it to 150. I mean, right now, that's the big draw right now. You're fishing against 100 guys. I know I can fill this now. We can keep it at 100. We're going to have some of the best anglers in the Midwest. You're going to have to earn your spot to get this.
Exactly.
This is, where if you just open it up to 150, 200 anglers or whatever, okay, well, if anyone can fish, then it's just,
It's kind of like one of those things like handing out participation trophies.
Yes.
I think so. Like, And I don't know. It might not be that good of a reference, but like in my brain, that's how it works. Like the more you open it up, I mean, yeah, the more people get to fish. Maybe the payouts will be bigger or something. Most of us fish for just to say we beat you. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We're so competitive that you put $2 on the line, we're gonna go fish it.
And that's what people, because then around here then, so if you go taking 100 boats, I can manage about any lake. I can do it. And I've had bigger ones than that, but I can handle that easily with the staff I got and everything. And I always bring 8 people with me at staff, which is more than I need, but it works, and that's what I like doing. But just to add that 50 more boats, okay, well, you just took out 3 of the lakes then. There's not a place around here you can handle. And the thing is, yes, a team event you can. A solo you cannot, because you tie up the ramp forever. So you're going to be there for 3 hours trying to, and that's the biggest thing on that. Plus, then also you took the siege off of it, and then people said, well, yeah, you'll make more money at that. Okay, well, I'm going to bring in more staff. I'm going to bring in, it's going to cost me more on insurance. It's going to cost me more on this. I'm going to have more time involved. I'm going to have 50 more headaches to deal with at each event. And me and Brandon Hill was talking about this today, and Brandon said, he goes, I understand. He goes, okay, I can make $6 million on this job, or I can go make $10 million off this one, but I'm going to work just as hard to make that $6 million and $10 million, and I'm going to lose, and make the same at the end of the day. And that's what it is. And like I said, we're definitely sticking at 100 boats per tournament.
Plus, check this out. You were at what, $600 now a tournament? 7?
What's that?
That's the cash prices that paying out.
Yeah, we'll give out $600 cash.
6 out of 100 or 6 out of 150.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
That right there, your odds are a little better to get paid.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know, just thinking. And the thing is, in my brain, the way it works is like if the group stays 100 and more sponsor dollars keep coming in, that means it gets more spread out throughout these guys instead of 150. You know what I mean? Like a pie can't be split more. You get a bigger piece of the pie. And like now, we had what last year? We had $200 or $300 that you were giving out.
We're still giving 300, so we've doubled that.
Now we're at 6, and I'm pretty sure by the time
the season kicked off,
we'll be at 1,000.
And because I wouldn't be saying, and if we don't, but right now it's $600 tournament, and we're going to bet. I really think we're going to be giving $1,000 away. I mean, when's the last time you went to a tournament? And I don't care if it had 500 boats in it, and they was giving out $1,000, $100 bills to 10 different people.
I haven't fished one that even gave out 100.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just, and I like, don't get me wrong, I love door prizes and all that too, but I really like cash. I mean, you hand me a $100 bill, yes, I like $100 bills. I mean, and that's what it is. And for the
championship was one heck of a championship too.
No, we had an awful, I mean, it was an amazing championship, guys. We had over 100 and some people there at the weigh-in watching it, and it floored me because I actually thought on my Facebook page, and I've only got 1,700 followers on the solo page, which is not huge. I mean, it's
not in social media terms. No,
not in social media terms. We've been averaging we had over 50,000 people that day watching the weigh-in, and we're over 250,000 views a month is what we're getting now on the Facebook page, which is pretty awesome. Because I called Luke Ruth and I go, hey, am I looking at this? And he looks at me and he goes, no, you're looking at it right. Because I thought, well, there's no, we're getting this many people. But we had an awesome championship, guys. The video is, Dane's just got it done. It should be up on YouTube hopefully the next day or two. Yes. Yes. No, I'm super excited about that.
And I didn't even get a sneak peek.
So
I'm excited.
But no, I'm excited about it. We will have a camera boat at the first tournament. I'm going to try to have a camera boat at each and every event. There definitely will be at the championship.
No, it has to be.
And
we're going to have multiple cameras. Like I was thinking, so for this year, I'm wanting to have my daughter with me. I don't know how. Yeah. We'll still have to discuss how it's going to fit in the rules and whatnot. Yeah. So that way, it's not going to be,
No, easy way on that. It's just she didn't assist you in any way, and it'll be a polygraph question. She assists you in any way, shape, or form. But
where I'm getting at is I'm going to get her instead of like a big camera. I'm just going to get a little DJI or a GoPro on a selfie stick. And then she will be sitting in my passenger seat, and every time I catch a fish, she'll just kind of jump up and kind of like, get that little closer angle, and then sit back down and get up, sit back down. what I'm getting at is like, what if we have something similar like that to like maybe 3-4 people, you know, and you just randomly pick whoever, you know, be like, okay, this person gets a camera, this person, and like it's gonna be like a Marshall, but with a GoPro.
Yes, and we actually got some GoPros coming. I'll have 5 or 6 of them that I'm gonna, and I got the sticks to put them on.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
I got
You
those
said,
coming.
that's
and then
right.
I've got someone that's going to edit. And matter of fact, if anyone's got any raw footage that they're wanting to send me, don't have to be. I've got someone that's going to edit, and I'm going to start making some. Or I'm not going to. I promise you, I'm not going to. But I've got someone that's going to start showing some little video clips and everything. Putting out. We're working on one right now that's coming up. That'll be for the season opener. And guys, I'm super excited. I mean, in the championship, I promise you, I've already worked, and I have no idea where it's going to be. We have won the area lakes. I have no idea where it's going to be. I will tell you one thing: it will be a championship. Someone for a spectator, if you come up and you watch the weigh-in, or you know, just come to watch it, well, you're there to support. If it's your wife, your friend, whatever, it could be at the campsite or wherever. Come in and watch it. Someone is going to go home. We're going to have a drawing. If you get a ticket, someone's going to leave with $1,000 cash.
Really?
Yeah, $1,000 cash. What I'm going to give away to one spectator that comes to watch the weigh-in.
Wow.
Yeah, so no, that ought to draw some interest and stuff, and that's what we want to get the crowds in there and working up and stuff. And I've already talked to the news media and stuff. I'm gonna try to get the news there at the championship. We're gonna try to make. And we are nowhere near the elites, but we've got anglers that I think a lot of the anglers here, the only reason that separates them is because of work and family. That's it. We've got some of the best sticks in the Midwest, but it's just to fish the tour and everything. Everybody's got that dream. It don't take you long, especially if you got a family or anything. You get to realizing
you're gone.
That's it. You know, it's a dream out there you can have, but on a local level, that's what I'm trying to make this circuit to be. And I think we can make it the premier solo tournament in the Midwest. I really do. And then also have that thing where you think, we can put on a show. Nothing but we can make a mini Bassmaster Classic out of it. I want vendor. I've already talked to some of the vendors and stuff. I might have vendors set up and stuff. No, like I said, I think way ahead. Matter of fact, I'll have the 2027 schedule up probably in April. Yeah, so
you're gonna have to if you're trying to do it with like all the media and everything. You're gonna have to be way ahead.
No, straight away ahead, and
you're gonna have to
a lot of the dates, and then like I said, with the qualifying events, we'll see what happens there, and super excited about it. And another thing on the qualifying events, if you're fishing the Solo Series Top 100, you will not be allowed to participate in the Solo Series SQs. So, and that's a big question because a lot of the guys, they've seen the list.
I'd like to fish them, but
and hopefully you don't have to. And like I said, that is going to stink because it could happen. You could sit there, but in a couple of years down the road, with us having to qualify for this, you are going to have.
You're going to have to earn it.
Yeah,
that's all it comes down to. You're going to earn it. If you're in the Solo Series Top 100, you done worked your ass off.
Yeah, no, that's what we want, because we want the best of the best in here and stuff, and everybody has a good time, gets along good. It'll still stay that way. I'm super excited about the 2026 season kickoff, and it just still, it's still in because I cannot believe the excitement that people this has brought back into that have called me and stuff, and just super stoked about a tournament coming up. I have never, and I started doing these in 1996. Been around all of them from the Big Bass Bash and all this, and I never have think I've really seen as this much excitement going into a season kickoff as I have with this circuit. And that's just,
that's awesome.
Yeah, no, like I said, it is, and it took everybody to do it. So
yes, sir. I'm excited. Like I was telling you, I may not end up in the Bassmasters in the elites, even though I think I have a good shot at it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But there's like a sense of pride. It really is. It's not just like another tournament.
No, and this thing is, and we're going out here on
that's what I was trying to get at. Like, cause I was talking to my wife the other day. I was like, because she was like, "Why do you care so much about this?" And I'm like the other ones don't matter as much, I'm like, I got you thinking about it, just really thinking about it. I'm like, there's a sense of pride in it.
No, really and I really do, because if you do good, and the bad thing is, if any other server, you can say, fall out, whatever, them, boom, and then I'm in it next year. well, you're not going to be in this. And we're going out on a limb. No one has ever done a qualifying event on a local level. I'll be the first. And I'm not saying that it hasn't been done, but no one around here I know of has ever done that. You know, it's just if you pay the entry, you're in. Well, this one, you're not. You're going to have to earn your way into it. And also the Solo Series SQs will help feed, just like will help feed the upper level and stuff on that. And like I said, we'll have a championship that'll just be, I was actually Tim Williams that does my polygraphs and stuff, and there'll be polygraphs at the SQs too. But I'd hate to guess how many polygraphs he's done, and years and years he's done these. And I've never seen him post anything or anything really on tournaments and stuff, because he does a lot of different ones. Well, the other day he actually after our championship, he actually posted on there, and he said, that was I forget how it said, but he said that was a fabulous weigh-in. He said, great job to all of you. He said that blew my mind.
It was pretty cool.
And it was pretty cool for a local.
It really was.
Well, and he don't ever comment like that. Well, then after that, I had shared the payout, the 10,000, 7,000, I'm based on a 70 boat field and stuff. And he actually shared it and said again, he goes, guys, you better be getting in on this one. So I had actually called Tim, and I said, okay, let me guess, you're raising my rates. But for him to say that's pretty good. Yeah. And then some of the anglers, and I'll go ahead and throw it out, Randy Blockett actually called me the other day and actually commented on, that doing a really good job, and he's wondering about the qualifying event stuff coming up. So, like I said, we drew a lot of interest from a lot of people.
That's awesome.
No, it is. It really is.
I'm pumped because, we talked about this tournament multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
And talking about it last year before the season ended, we were mid-season talking about it. And I honestly, in my head, I was thinking, next year, if we draw 70 to 80, I think we'll be all right, Yeah. We filled up in 32 hours. Yeah. And and I have two of my brothers, they were supposed to fish with us. Mm-hmm. And one of them made it.
Yeah, Mark did.
Yeah, and the other one didn't.
Yes.
And then he texted me a couple of days later. He's like, is there any way you can talk to Randy? I'm like, buddy, it's closed. There's absolutely nothing I can do for you. And Mark was 80-something. And that was the next day. And we have a group text as for the brothers, and I'm like, boys, if you want to get in, you better register. No. Call him, do something.
Yes,
work something out. You better get in, or else you won't make it. I'm like, it's filling up. And Mark's like, okay, where do I sign up? So I told him, and he signed up. And David didn't make it. It's all right. He'll be fishing the SQs.
Yeah, he'll be fishing qualifying events.
He's a name to watch.
And it's pretty cool because then also, since it's a $150 entry fee tournament, and it's still the payout's still good. Even on a 30 boat field, and I don't know what we'll draw, but I put an example payout on the Facebook page. But you're still talking $1,100 to win on a 30 boat field But then a couple of guys that have called me, they had fished team events. Well, this is a good way to sample the water to see. Mm-hmm. And if you do sign up for these, you have to fish all three. There's no jackpot and stuff. Registration will close a week before the first kickoff, and then after that, registration is closed. Yeah.
Really?
So,
that's
and the
awesome.
thing is, because that's what I want. I want an angler that's going to dedicate themselves to the circuit.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And, and I ain't saying that, but you want to rope them in. That's it.
Yeah.
You want them, if you're setting out in front of your storefront, you want them to come in your store.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want them to turn around walking right back out. You want to keep them walking around in there,
Yeah.
And then also, it is going to be bad because the thing is, guys that have supported me for a couple of years that don't make the championship, and it is going to sting.
It's going to sting.
But they'll be able to go back and fish the qualifying events and still go back in to get their way back in then.
It's fair is fair.
No, and that's what it is, because that was one of the things is I had so many people. I had 100 people wanting 30 places. Me and my wife was already talking. She goes, Randy, you know what it's going to be like trying to open registration? She goes, we opened it with 100 places. And it was just, it was okay. I couldn't imagine with 30 spots, and here it goes, and then I thought, okay, guys, if the fishermen are out there listening right now, you've talked this and all this. If you want to talk the talk, walk the walk, fish the circuit, then you can prove, hey, I do want to be here. And then if you do get qualified, you've got to, okay, well, I just made it. I'm able to fish the Solo Series top 100. I made it in, and then stay in it when you get in there. That's the biggest thing. I mean, and like I said, and the payouts are going to go up. Everything else is, as we get bigger along sponsors. And I think a lot of people have already seen the sponsor dollars. A lot of them I get. Guess where they go?
But to us,
back to the anglers. Everybody's already seeing that. I mean,
oh yeah, no, we kind of figured that one out.
Yeah.
Especially on the championship, we're like, wait a minute, the numbers don't add up.
Yeah, no.
Like,
in a good way.
In a good way. I'll promise you
I'll push
that.
you on that. No, when you get to looking at it, you sit there.
I've cashed a few. None of them bounced.
No, I promise you the checks will go through. Just like the last couple of years, even to make the championship, so that they guaranteed $10,000, I've had to put money out of my own pocket to make that championship.
Hopefully you won't have to.
No, and I won't have to this year.
Yeah,
I mean, because the membership
good.
money helps go pay for it. So no, we're good. That's a big relief when you're sitting there in that $10,000. Because to me, $10,000 is a lot of money. Teed.
Myself and a friend of mine, we were sitting there. That person was like, "Man, you guys are paying $500 for the championship and blah blah blah. All this is like, it's not even worth it." Like, I'm like, okay, hold on, let's do the math. And then we counted. He's like. We counted the payouts and versus how much the anglers are putting in, and he's like, "Wait a minute, there's a deficit." And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, exactly. I'm like, you telling me it ain't worth it?
Yeah.
I'm like, come again?
No,
you know what I mean? It is worth it. It is worth. I mean, just Mike's situation. Paid $500, went home with what, like 12?
No, exactly. $12,000. Yeah, and yeah, and
good
I mean,
for him. Good
and
job.
it is. And like I said, on a 70 boat field, it'll pay 10,000, 7,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. I mean, that's a good.
There's a few thousands.
Yeah, there's like three $2,000 places. Stuff done. Big Bass today will pay $1,750 a day.
Can I make a request?
What's that?
We're not going to Truman for the championship.
No, we won't be going back to Truman. I won't
we
go
could
back
go
to
to Drake Harbor.
No, I won't be going back to same lake in the same year.
Drake,
so no, I
Drake
won't.
Harbor would be pretty cool, I think.
No, and Drake and all the lakes around here. Good thing is and that's another thing with the 70 boat field. Even you go to taking a 150 boat field. That's another thing that I'm not going to 150 boat or 125 or whatever. I am tossing around the idea. I don't know yet, but to give an incentive on the guys and I'm probably going to do it. I actually talked to Jeff Hoots. I've got an advisory board, and I talked to some of the other anglers. No matter of fact, I'll just ask you right now what your thoughts is. Just an incentive on the guys fishing the SQ, since there's not a championship for them, or they can't fish the championship. But if they finish, I'm actually thinking about if they win an event, then they're automatically qualified for the 2027 season. But they're qualified not for the championship. Just they're automatically qualified. But they've still got to fit. No. Not if they do. But if they win like that, then they're automatically they can build a fish the 2027.
But they have to fish.
They'll have to fish all three tournaments.
Which, in all fairness, if they win one, they're probably going to have enough points to win.
I mean, they probably could, but you can't tell where if you're at Palmy and they've got a 12-pound limit and they catch a 7-pounder there and win that event. Yeah. And then they stink it up the net. I mean, and I'm just trying to think of an incentive to them.
Okay, so what I was thinking, I don't know, but it's not really fair to the top 100 guys.
No, having someone going to the
I was thinking like whoever wins on the SQs goes to the championship.
And the only reason I don't thought that, because Amway and I actually talked about it with several of the anglers, is the biggest thing is they put in half the money. They put in a third of the money, and I just don't think it's fair. And I mean, if it was more of a level playing field, then yes, I could see.
Because that's kind of like what the elites do with the opens.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like to be completely fair, like the lower tier, you could say, they don't put in as much.
Exactly.
They don't risk as much.
Yeah.
You know, I mean. The most of the guys fishing $300 isn't that much of a risk.
No,
but still,
yeah,
like a financially hard year like I had last year, $300 is a lot.
Oh yeah,
you know
I mean? That's what it is, and it is on a working guy. I mean, anybody it is. $300 is a lot of money.
A lot of the guys only fish the solo series because they can't afford to fish any other ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's awesome. You know what I mean? That shows how much they believe in it.
No, and that's what it is. I've seen the dedication stuff, and I'm just going to throw them out here. I shouldn't, but Brandon Red Hill, they was going to the Bassmaster Team Championship. They are not now because they've already talked to me, and I talked to him today. They're cutting back on some of the stuff they fished to put not all their eggs, but a lot of them in one basket. And that's what a lot of the anglers are doing now. They're tightening up, looking, and they're thinking, okay, well, I know I'm going to get incentive money. I'm fishing against the same group of guys. And if you look at the list, yes, there's any one of these guys could win it. But when you go to Table Rock, okay, at Truman in December, that one's going to be a hard one to tell because no one's had a season opener there. Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be, it's really open, and that's what I wanted. It's a level playing field. You've got a couple of guys, Chris Bridges and up there is tough stick on that lake, Blake Felix, stuff. They know the lake. They will be. I mean, they've got an edge there. But it's a pretty level playing field. Okay, come Table Rock, on a typical tournament down there, you got 20 guys. I mean, Jacob Wade, all these other guys, and the list goes on. Eric Alverson, the list just goes on. Mike Gold, the list just keeps going. Okay, I got to beat these 20 guys to get a check. I mean, that's just it. Okay, you got Justin Garner, you, and Red Hill is probably going to be the three sticks that's going to be on Table Rock for the most part. I mean, that's just. That's what. So, well, you go to Lake of the Ozarks. Guess how many Lake of the Ozarks? We got Jeff Hoots.
Yeah.
I mean, and Chris Dickherber and stuff, but we ain't got the Hiddens and all. I mean, we still got the Hammers, but we don't have those local guys that just constantly win on those lakes. They're not.
Because that's all they fish.
That's all they fish. They're out of that. So it makes it, so it's really bad. I mean, you go to looking at it, anyone's got a chance to win these. And that's what people is, and that's just, I've talked to so many people in the last couple of weeks. I mean, yes. That's why my phone's dinged twice here, and that's what it is.
You're good.
No, I mean, messed on that, and it's good. And then, guys I've sent the things out to, I cannot believe I get emails and text messages. They're, hey, when can I register for the 2027?
Be like, those you qualify for. Sorry, but
no, and like I said, and they're eating it up when I'm telling them. They go, okay, perfect. Just I need the dates on those.
Myself and my brother, we're like, I consider us pretty decent fishermen. Like he's pretty freaking good. And the thing is, the schedule sets up for him. He's probably gonna kick my ass. I'm not. He's good. But what I was getting at is, like, we were sitting there, and I'm like, Mark, you realize there's also a chance we could bomb it, and we will have to fish the SQs next year. He's like, as long as I'm in the top 70. I'm like, did you read the roster? Like,
well, and that's what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Terry Bradley. I mean, Terry Bradley's a good fisherman. He's been to the All-American and everything else. Terry Bradley is a hammer. And same thing. He's talked about it because there's going to be some guys that are not going to make it this year.
It's like a little added pressure.
And it is.
It's kind of cool, too.
And you're not you're not out of it because, okay, well, I'm going to have to fish a year of the SQs to get back in it. But you're going to miss all the Solo Series Top 100. Yeah. I mean, and and it is. That puts a different pressure on it. This ain't like, but that's what I wanted. I wanted something different. And this come around a little quicker than I thought. I mean, we had talked about doing this, but I thought it's going to be a couple of years down the road for this happens. Well, it just took off and everybody, and it's just, the tournament industry around here has really, took an eye to it. I mean, they really.
I think it was like a void.
Yeah,
but you just filled the void and it just took off because like you were talking about like guys putting off tournaments that they would for this, and I was actually talking to my wife because this year the 26th season was supposed to be my season to go to the opens. Like I was actually planning on fishing the opens, and I was actually made a commitment with my wife. I'm like, you know what? If it doesn't fill up to 100, I'm probably gonna fish the opens, and try my luck out there. And it filled up to 100 so fast, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm staying. I'm like, plus my line of work, I'm gone for 2 weeks at a time, from home. And then just think about it. I'm gone for 2 weeks, come home, hook up the boat, maybe stay home for a day, and then I'm gone to Kentucky Lake or Gunnersville or somewhere else for another week and a half. You know what I mean? And like whenever I get back home from that, I got to get back in the truck and back off on the road I go. And like I was really thinking about it, and my wife and I talked about it. I'm like, yeah, I think this is the right call, and now this thing's taking off, and at the rate it's going, we got something good here.
No, it really is.
We got something special.
Like I said, I'm excited and to see, and I'm curious to see how the registration will go. And then I'll kind of know how the numbers are because everybody's You don't. I mean, I would really like to draw 60, 70 boats. That would be an awesome event. But I wouldn't be surprised if I mean, and I don't know. I mean,
if you allow jackpotters, I don't see a problem with that. But
no, that's what it is. It's going to be set up, and that's the thing is because I'm making them sign up for all 3 events.
Yeah.
They have to sign up, or you don't fish. I mean, that's it.
It's fair.
That's fair.
It's fair,
and that's what it is. And it's just a lot of fishermen. A lot of people like to talk. I mean, especially I call the dock talk, where okay, guys, if you're really wanting it in this. Man, here's what it is. I mean, I was laughing because I told Justin Garner talking to him the other day. I said, I'd be willing to bet you could probably sell your spot for $1,000 if you wanted to.
It might help us on Table Rock. Well, who knows? He might sell it to someone who's. He's a hammer on Table Rock.
Well, and he even called me. I mean, he's never been to Truman 3 times in his life, and he's actually going. He goes doing the qualifying. He said at first I was like, but he said now you've actually made this, and everybody said. My Elite Series. He said this. I mean, because he said I got to stay quiet, and he said it put a whole different. And he goes, no. He said I'm pumped. He said he's actually going to Truman in another week. He's going to go up there and start snooping around because he doesn't know lake. You know, I mean,
and that's what I'm gonna be doing on Palmy.
Yeah, no,
you know, because like Truman, I kind of know, but there's just a couple major areas that I fish and I like to stick to. Palmy, I have no idea what to do. Because like literally we fished on a lake that got one flipping, which I like to do, and I was scoping by the dam. It's like doesn't make any sense. The rest of the lakes I've been to, so I'm actually fairly confident with the rest of the lakes. Truman and Palmy,
no,
it kicked my butt.
But no, it should be a good season. Like I said, I'm really excited for it, and I can't thank all the anglers and sponsors enough.
Man, dude.
It's actually, like I said, it is. I mean, it's pretty cool to hear
boys
so
are going to
many.
have to work for it.
Oh, and it is. And that's what, I mean, I can just imagine what this is. And guys, I promise you, at the championship, we are going to have a championship. I mean, on a local level, I promise you, we can put on a show. So
I'm excited.
No, I'm
excited. It'd be cool. Like, so I was talking about Drake Harbor, and then once I mentioned that, I'd kind of think if we do a championship at Drake Harbor, I don't think there's enough space to host it.
No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's an event center and everything right there.
I know, but there isn't there?
Across the street, yeah. But then other play, I mean, Stockton's got an event center. So does Palmy's got a place up there. You could do it. I mean,
I'd rather just talk.
I mean, no, and I'm just, and I don't know. I mean,
I like Stockton.
So I can lower suddenly go to Lake Hartwell. No, won't be doing.
Let's not.
We'll be doing that. No, it'll be on one of the local lakes around here. And I really don't know. And it'll boil down to who's going to help with food costs and everything. I mean, that's what it'll boil down to. That does help a lot, where they're rooming and stuff. I mean, it's just everything costs much. I was actually reading some of the comments the other day on someone who posted on the BFL about, their new rule change and stuff.
Yeah. I actually haven't read it.
And I mean, they're limited to 3 hours. The non-boater tells you when you can turn it on and turn it off. You can only use it 3 hours.
What if you don't have a non-boater?
Then I don't know how they're doing that. I don't think they'll let you go out without it. I think you have to have an observer with you in that. I don't know.
That's why guys always posting on Facebook. I'm fishing the BFL and you call.
Yeah, that's why.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Anyways, at the point you're saying.
Anyway, it was a guy on there, and I usually don't, but I wanted to post so bad, and he put it in all capital letters, and they was talking about they've lowered the payout and stuff, and he goes, well, anyone that has a league, you shouldn't be paying entry fees to fish a tournament. That ought to come from your sponsorship dollars should be able to take care of them. Maybe, okay, guys, I promise you, that man has never run a tournament. If you only knew the cost and everything that go, and that just blows me. They go, no entries and all this. Yeah, you can do that, guys. You're not going to fish for nothing. I mean, that's just because.
And even the sponsor dollars aren't that big.
I mean, no, they're not big, and not like you. Yeah, and like I said, that's just one of my peeves. I hear people all the time. 100% payback, 100% payback.
Yeah.
Okay. There's very few around that can do that, which I promise you they're making it on other ways, other ends.
But
it's just
even the Bassmasters.
It's the cost of everything is so much anymore. Insurance is ridiculous anymore.
Yeah, and then I think with the Soul Series going to a media side of it, you know
Yes.
what I mean? We're gonna have videos.
Oh
there.
yeah, now we'll have the videos and
And
stuff coming up.
That's just gonna build a platform for the anglers to be able to build their brand.
Yes, exactly.
I just now thought of it. It's like whenever you go to a sponsor and be like, "Hey, I'm fishing the Soul Series Top 100," they'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking
And we're
about."
actually getting some recognition, I can tell you, because people have contacted me and stuff on it. So I mean, which is pretty awesome on that. That good job and stuff. Sent me a message and stuff. And I can't wait to be down there because I'm going to have Daniel down there taping on the first one. He does a lot for Anglers in Action. He's open that weekend. He don't live that far from there, so he's going to come over, and I can't wait to be there. And I playing in my head, I was standing at the boat ramp. Here we are, 2026 season opener here at Truman Lake. We got 100 of the best sticks in the Midwest going at it today. The fish are biting. I'm already getting pumped and excited about this. I can't wait to be out there calling the boat.
It's pretty funny because we're fishing, myself and Mark. I say just the two of us, but like the four of us brothers are fishing the OMTT championship this weekend. But Mark is my partner. Like I said, I know he's good. But we're talking about it, and today we were kind of planning. Like, okay, we need to take this with us. We need to take this because we're staying up at Lake of the Ozarks for the next couple days, and we're planning it out. And he's like, "Man, I'm so ready for December." I'm like, "Dude, we have a tournament to fish this weekend." I'm like, "I'm excited too, but focus."
Yeah.
But he's already, he's done with this one. He's pumped. I'm like, we're fishing for a boat, boy. Hold on a second.
Well, when you think about it, okay, we opened registration. Okay, we had a championship.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 days later, I opened registration. The first event was 2 months away. The first event is 2 months away.
Yeah.
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 Okay. The next event, number 2,
3 months.
is 5 months. I mean,
From today.
From today,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
5 months away. I mean, on that. And 100 people filled it up in 32 hours. I mean, that's pretty amazing, guys. I mean, it really is.
And fellas, this is the last year. I'm sorry for all of you that didn't make it, but this is the last year you will be able to get in without qualifying.
No, exactly.
And it's already closed.
Yeah. And like I said, I think
And I like the way you do it to where, like, the guys that make it to the championship,
yes.
they have the ability.
Yeah, if they
to
want to
sign
choose,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I did have a question. Say 70 of us make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And only 65 of us sign up
I'll go down the list to the next 5 then in the row on the points.
on the SQs.
No, on our yes, on the our however go if say 65 will go, that'll open up 35 places or 45 places. That's what it'll open up. And so
For the SQs.
for the SQs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, if you would go down the list on the top 100 side, or like you're done. If you don't make in top 7, you're done.
It'll be, yes, you'll have to fall in and the SQs will fill it up.
Awesome.
No, I mean,
I
that's what,
think so. I think so. The format is,
and that's what it
it's
is, and it's
fair.
easy, and it's fair. I mean, and I'm not taking away from any angler or anything like that, because anyone can have a bad year. I mean, you can
Yeah.
I mean, Terry Bradley, that's what I mean. Year before Anglers in Action, he was runner up. They lost Angler of the Year by 1 point. This year they didn't make the championship.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It happens.
and they're good. Yeah, and Matt Gunner's one. Matt Gunner was third at or fourth
Yeah.
at the. He's a good stick, and like I said, it's just you can.
Fair is fair.
Yeah, and I mean that's
And
it. I
you
mean,
can't get mad at nobody but yourself.
No.
Like it's, and I just know myself, as highly competitive as I am. If I don't make it,
Mhm.
I'm gonna replay every fish catch in my head
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole season.
and then the SQ
where I
too.
went
It's
wrong.
going to be very competitive.
It
You're gonna
is.
Have, I mean, you're going to have some guys coming in on it.
I mean, think about it. If you have 100 guys or 150, that's just that much harder to get into the top 30.
Yes, no, you're going to have to perform in it. So I mean, and that's the thing is that level of fishermen that we're bringing in on this group is going to make the solo series top 100 fish that much harder. I mean, that much tougher. You're going to have to be on your A game all the time, and
it's
that's
exciting.
and I think that really is. It's setting a new standard here in the Midwest. I mean, Big Al that works for Anglers in Action stuff, and then the National Fishing League, and it's pretty cool. He actually called me. He goes, "Congratulations, you brought AAA baseball to bass fishing in the Midwest."
I don't know the reference. I can't. Well, what's the reference in that?
AAA baseball. I mean,
What
we
is
ain't
that?
the major leagues, but
But
that's the
minor
AAA
leagues?
as well. It ain't the minor league. It's right below the major league baseball teams. AAA ball.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
So yeah, we're gonna make it big.
And like I said, I
it's
mean,
going to be pretty cool. Even if I think this is just, I don't know. We'll see on the response people give us and what you think. But maybe if we have such a stiff competition for the spots, what if we raise the entry fees to like $500 and go on a multi-day?
oh, I don't know. And like I said, and actually, probably what I'll do on that is
How
if this
cool would
thing
that
keeps
be?
going, I'll probably actually make
Another circuit?
another circuit where you can step out of this one, out of the Solo Series Top 100, and step up into a 2-day format, $500 entry fee later on down the road.
Or would you have to qualify through the top 100?
You'd have to qualify.
So you got to qualify 2 times to make it
if
to the
it
top.
did go to that, yeah. And like I said, because I've got a lot of people that like the 2-day format.
Really?
Listen,
Like me, yeah. I'd love
and then
it.
turn around and then do like a $500 entry fee. And this is down the road where, okay, the Solo Series Top 100, we take the top 60 or whatever. If you guys want to advance, we're going to have a 2-day format. Here's the dates on it. Well, then you're going to move up a whole group from the Solo Series.
But you won't be able
SQs.
to fish the top 100s then.
No, you wouldn't be able to fish them.
Ooh, that's decisions.
Oh, no, that's what it is. So it'd be decisions on that. Yeah, it'd be decisions. You can't fish both. And that's what, drawing up. Cause then,
That's so cool.
no, and I mean, it is. But then you sit there and you start this other league where you get these guys to go to a 2-day format if they wanted to.
Oh, they're going to be hammers.
Yeah, and then they really be the hammers. Well, then that's going to bring in a whole new fresh blood into this other group. Then
then
start all over, and then you're starting all over again then. So you can keep the field going.
And then you keep the, like, so just hypothetically, say you go to the 2-day format. How big of a field you talking?
Like 60.
60?
60. Yeah.
But
They pay 10,000.
easier to manage over 2 days.
Yeah, you could do a 2-day format like that and pay close to 8 to 10,000 to win.
Man.
Yeah.
You said that we talked about a couple months ago about this one filling up. Like whenever it fills up, a few years down the road, it might be away.
Yeah.
And it happened this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might. the
Well, it
top,
gets
the
me
higher
now.
tier.
I mean,
higher tier might happen sooner than you think.
now guys are asking me, hey, can you start a Southern League and stuff? No.
What do you
nothing.
mean, notice something?
I like the White River Lakes and stuff.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But no, nothing like that.
I mean, Table Rock is on the White River.
yeah. But,
Who knows? We might end up in Bull Shoals one of these times.
yeah, no. And Bull Shoals will be on the schedule. And I mean, not, but next year, and we'll end up going to Grand and stuff too. So we'll be adding that in.
Yeah, just to be fair, there's guys that live out there too.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And I like the season opener in December. I like that. That was like going like on the putting the schedule together for the SQs. I mean, I didn't put the big lakes on. A lot of the guys fish Table Rock, Lake of the Ozarks. 99% of them that fish Lake of the Ozarks fish the PB2 area, those arms, stuff like that. Okay, well, the reason I put the schedule out, we're going to Stockton, Palmy,
In Drake Harbor.
and Drake Harbor. So I mean, that kind of levels the playing field because a lot of these guys, because they even said, they go, why'd you pick? And I go, well, that one. And I go, okay, I didn't think
It's
about
fair.
that. It's fair. That's what I said. And not that you're still going to have advantages on people, but that's the fairest you can make it. I mean, or I really think so. Levels the playing field.
With the schedule that you did for the SQs, your shallow guys are going to have a field day.
Should have. I mean, the one at March, that one can still play. I mean,
March,
big A-rig bite and stuff. It's the March 22nd is when it is.
So we're fishing the OMCT, and you cannot use A-rigs. Is that something that's in the works, or
No, you can use A-rig.
no? I know, but you're not looking to limit it or anything. I like that, man. Like, there's no limitation on technology. There's no limitations on. I mean, other
They'd
than
have to be
within
some drastic
the law.
changes. Yeah, yeah. And on the A-rig, when it first come out, oh my God, I mean, the A-rig is nothing what it used to be. No,
not even close.
No. I mean, when it first come out, it was absolutely, I thought tournament fishing was over with. And it's amazing that something the size of maybe the size of I don't know if it'd even be the size of a pea, the brain on a 6-pound bass. And it's amazing. I mean, now they're pinging a minnow when they know to turn from it.
Yep.
I mean, so like I said.
And I was talking to Mark about this. I'm like, Mark, look, the way things are happening and the winning patterns. If you watch like the winning patterns over like the last few months over different lakes, scope is playing less and less and less. There's more of your jig winners. There's a worm winner. Like I basically watched Mike Hamilton win at Drake Harbor. I don't think he didn't even turn on his scope. He was fishing so shallow, it's dumb. And I mean, I know because I was fishing the docks next to him. You know what I mean? We fished the same thing. We were fishing 5 foot or less all day. And there is no scope. There's no scope in there. I'm sorry. I can't. That shallow, you can't see crap on the screen. It's just a big blur. You know what I mean? And Stockton, shallow. Bunch of guys did really good shallow, me including. Truman, same thing. Other than Greg Nix, that was just out of the blue.
Yeah, he asked me. He called about getting on the qualifiers already. Yes.
On the qualifiers?
Yeah.
Well, he's a little...
Yeah, he didn't get ready. Yeah, he didn't realize the same thing. I mean,
hey, you snooze, you lose, I guess.
Yeah, no, like I said,
and
he
that
called
fair
me.
Is fair.
Oh, yeah, 2 days later, he goes, don't tell me. And it's just one of them things. He didn't think nothing about it. Boom, then sat there and then.
That was like one of my brothers. He was wanting to fish the solo series, and I told him in the group text, "You boys better sign up."
Yes.
And Mark did, and Dave didn't, and now Dave is going to be fishing the SQs.
Yep.
Which that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I told him, and I'm like, "Why didn't you sign up?" He's like, I just didn't think about it. I'm like, I told you guys.
No.
You know
like I said, I just think it's an awesome deal because it's going to make some really good, some great competition. It's going to make. I mean, it's going to be tooth and nail, and that's what I mean. And it gives a different aspect. I mean, now, you know, this. Okay, I love this format. I love to fish in. I got to perform to stay in it.
Yeah,
and that's just it. And that adds a whole different.
It's a little more pressure.
Yes,
because like of these other tournaments. I mean, nothing against OMTT.
No.
I like it.
Oh
yeah,
like, there's. I mean,
if you
OMTT.
As long as you fish, all the events, it don't matter where you fish.
Yeah,
you go to the championship. Yeah. AIA is a little different. You got to qualify. It's not that hard to qualify. Honestly, we had a terrible year and we finished like 14th. We didn't catch a single check.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
and that's why the point system is set up on. And it's easy to figure. It's 100 points for first place, down to 0.
Yeah, but the thing is now with the 100 guy field, you're fishing against the same guys. There is nobody that'll mess up that.
No, that's what
point
it is.
system.
Yeah, the point system because everybody's in there is going to be, you know, and you may have someone fall. And I've got like the first one, Ed Phillips, and it was funny. He called. His boat sold, and he'll be done. He won't have delivery on his new boat, and he don't want to borrow one for Truman. Now he's thinking, he goes, and he won't be at the first event. He's fished on, but now he said, he goes, oh man, he said, and it's funny now. He's actually worried.
Yeah,
you know,
because the thing is with the field that we have. I don't know. Some of our viewers might not understand this. How stacked that field is.
Yes.
How good of anglers. Any one of those on that roster, anyone has a potential to win on any one of those lakes.
Yes.
That's the thing. Like, everybody's so freaking good on every lake.
Yes. And that's what it is because you're not performing. And like I said, we're going to, and it just worked out for Truman this year. I was actually going to try to get bull shoals in there, and it didn't work out on it. That's why we're going to Truman next. That usually won't happen. I can promise you we will not be going to Truman twice next year. I mean, we'll be going, it probably will be
technically it's not twice in a year.
No, because
we fish
a season opener.
Winter, more like a fall tournament.
And I wanted something different. That's why I picked this. I wanted something that's going to throw everybody for a loop. It's not going to be dominate, and it really should. Yeah. And Lake of the Ozarks this time of year, usually fish is really, really tough. And you're going to have to be on the right stretch of docks and then know where those 10 docks are to do good. I mean,
yeah.
But
we're going to Truman soon. I'm excited for that.
Oh, no.
Even though I have absolutely no idea, I'm just going to try to.
It should be good.
Try to go to the areas.
Because I've talked to some of the local stuff up there, and they're excited about it. Because they said, I mean, I think it'll take, unless we get a monsoon of rain that comes in and raise the lake, they're all thinking 21 to 22 to win it, and it'll take 13 to 14 to get a check. That's 20th place.
Yeah. We're going for the smallest limit.
No, and like I said, and it's just fun if you're catching fish. I mean, that even makes it better. So like I said, and that's another thing, putting the schedules out and stuff. Hopefully everything falls in place and they should bite when we're there.
The way you have it set up.
He's tearing up stuff again.
Look at me go. Other than, I have no idea about the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely have no clue. But March, Table Rock, Slugfest. April, Truman, Slugfest. First week of May, Lake of the Ozarks, Slugfest.
Should be good.
Where are we going after that? Stockton?
Stockton June should be good.
Should be really good.
Should be good.
And then
June.
Palmy
at the
in
end.
July. June.
At the end of June. Yeah, 'cause we got 2 in a month.
Should
so I was
be
getting now
freaking good.
The July and August tournaments.
So the way you have it set up should be slugfest all the way around.
I mean, it should. There should be some fish caught. It should
Unless
be,
something drastic happens.
weather. I mean, the biggest thing is a big rain or something like that. I mean, Truman, that's the only way I think it could get jacked up because, I mean, even if you get up there and it's 40, I mean, and the water temperature ain't going to be no 40 degrees.
No,
I mean,
it's still going to be 50s.
Yeah, I think it'll be between 45 and 51 degrees or 52 degrees because it's a big body of water.
Warmer than that.
Yeah, so. But,
I mean, it's the first week of December, and if we're judging off of the last few years.
Yeah, the last few years it's been
warm.
It's been warm, so.
And I mean, it's still warm right now. What was it, 85 today? 80 something? Yeah. And it's October, middle of October.
Yeah.
And it's 80 some degrees. So,
exactly. And
I mean, we do live in Missouri, so tomorrow might snow. You never know.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's that kind of situation we might encounter. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the things to come.
I said, thanks for having me come on again. And it's just, I mean, we got an exciting format, guys. Definitely stay tuned. I mean, putting out as much video content as we can. And it's, like I said, it's pretty amazing now, all the money that will be given away just at the qualifying events. I mean,
I'm going to try to get to the where every time there's a winner, I'm going to try to have the winner in here.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, maybe we'll invest in another camera to where we could have 3.
Yeah.
And then have you, the winner, and me, and just like kind of shoot the breeze.
Oh, yeah. No,
that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be.
Yeah, I was trying to get Mike on today, but yeah, it's all right. I was having technical difficulties anyways. What you got? But yeah, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, Randy.
Thank you.
We're going to have you on again.
Well,
that's no problem. I enjoy having conversations with you.
No, but good time.
Yeah. Like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
Share. And if you guys want to get on here, if you guys want to get on this podcast, win one of the tournaments.
Yeah. You
SQs.
Yeah, SQs too, yes.
SQs or the top 100s. I'll have you on.
Yes.
That'll be fun.
Be good times.
That would be a fun
It'd
time.
Be a good time.
And then if you guys want to get into the solo series top 100, well, registration's closed. SQs are going to be open when?
October 25th at 9 a.m. You'll be able to register online or in person at Baitworks from 9 to 12.
Online on the solo series?
Solo series. It'll be on the solo series. Solo series turn, TOURN at .com.
Okay.
Is what it is. And that same website, they're working on it. It'll be a drop down link and it'll say Solo Series SQ. You'll drop down. It'll have the rules and registration form right there.
All right. Awesome. You heard it here, guys, first.
Yep.
So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.